Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's pretty dark right now, so let's get a torch going. Oh.
A tub of hot water, and your delicate hands on my back.
If it's delicate hands you're after, pay for a whore.
Come now, I am paying you, am I not?
Okay. Yeah, bathhouse maids. There you go. They aren't all whores, in case you were wondering. We are here to ask about Reeky. This guy and the innkeeper are really close friends, I can tell. And I figure what better place to start asking about Reeky besides the inn? Am I too far away to talk to her? Yeah. And we should have a pretty good reputation with this lady. I don't know if that improves the information that she'll give us or not.
Where can I find him?
Hard to say. He's not around here much. Thank God for small blessings.
Uh-oh.
Could try his folks' place.
Okay, she said he's the tanner's son, and we passed the tanner's place on the way in.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? Nope, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
Aha. Okay.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Oh, I gotcha.
Why do they call him Reeky anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
Yeah, true. True. Tanning hides is definitely smelly. Depending on the chemicals that they used, and I don't know what they used in this time period, but even modern chemicals are pretty smelly, and then the hides themselves can eventually start smelling like rotting carcasses and stuff like that, so it is not a good smell. Very, what is the word? Like a pungent odor. I think odious is a word for it. I could be wrong about that. Odious could be like sing-song
So
sort
why
of a
don't
word.
people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man. But a son should never let his father down. Enoch does nothing to help.
Oh man.
He's always far too busy with his own affairs. Though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
Okay. You wouldn't like to say, but I'm here for information, so if you do say, that
And
would
does
be
no
nice.
one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Uh-oh.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench.
Oh.
Same thing.
Hey, we just saw that not all bathhouse wenches are whores. I don't know if you know this. Okay.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Wow. Nothing of the sort?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough, but I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Anything at all?
Where
Pretty
can I
much.
find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
I don't believe you. Okay, we do have the benefit of speech here. We're at a 9 to a 7. I don't know if that's a guaranteed success, though. So yeah, let's tell her that we're friends, because I am just trying to find him to get information. I'm not trying to hurt him.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I
That sounds
already told
suspicious.
you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
So he's a
So
poacher.
Hinek is a poacher?
Yeah.
That's no surprise.
Well,
His dad's a tanner, so
he
it
was
makes
never
sense.
much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
So that alehouse maid that said he doesn't help his father might be mistaken. If he's poaching, he might be bringing hides back to his father to tan and sell. Yeah.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago, he came to me late in the evening, drunk.
Oh.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Okay. Yeah, what did he say?
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
Okay. What did he say about the money?
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Right, drunk pillow talk, all that kind of stuff.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand.
So did he say where it is?
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
Man, she's very loose-lipped. Not to be rude or anything, you know. But, yeah, that's crazy.
Another thing about the money...
What is it?
Oh, it's just... That's misleading, because in dialogue is not a new option. So it shouldn't say that there's more options.
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
Yeah, I don't think it's only that.
So you only felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
Ouch. Ouch. That's harsh.
I need to know more about that hideout.
I really don't know where it is. I only know when he came back, he usually came to see me.
I see.
Yeah. Let's see.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The innkeeper, I reckon. It makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Go and check with the innkeeper, fine.
Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good.
Oh, smart.
So at least I know where to start.
At least she's observant, too. That's unusual. Okay.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You're right, you are.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
But ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Reeky.
It's not
I
what
only
I
drive
heard.
my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Aha! So he is doing business with him. Let's see.
About the goods Reeky owes you.
What about it?
Well, supposing I settle the account for him and you stop dodging my questions and tell me what I want to know.
I suppose that would be all right.
How much is it?
Before he vanished, I paid him in advance for 5 heirs.
Okay.
All right, done. When I bring them to you, you'll tell me what I want to know.
Deal.
I need to up my huntsman skill anyway. I don't think I have. I don't have hare meat on me. I don't know why he's saying I have the game that he wants. I'm pretty sure I don't have hare meat on me. Or on my horse. Yeah. So that's that would be a straight lie. Oh, start digging. Whoa. We have found something. That's for sure. 115 groschen. Let's make sure and crouch before we steal all. There we go. Okay. That's pretty fantastic. Nice. Here we go. No arrow on the ground? Nettle? There we go. Okay, 24. Here's another one. Nice. Okay, we got a pelt for that one even. New level in hunting. So one more should do it. There he is. A little too low. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so let's go check out this camp though at the same time.
Hey, who's that? What's that?
Are they dressed like murderers? Yes. There's 3 at least. The one guy's gone for a lay down. Alright, helmet boy, where are you going? He's gonna sit beside the hooded man. Alright, Hoodman is headed into the woods, which is perfectly fine with me. Are they bandits? Yes. There's 4 of them at least. Oh wow. Okay. He's still gone though, so we're okay for the time being. I think we hit him there. Oh, pretty far off there. Wow. Way over to the left side. There we go. Right in the knee. Or some other middle area.
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Yeah. We can't sprint after him. Oh, wow.
Get over here!
It's kind of guarding this area, almost. It's funny, it always says grave, but this is clearly a treasure stash of some kind. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Right over him. Come on. There we go. Right in the back. Oh, my goodness. That was pretty good. Alright. Let's put our bow away then.
What else to you, sir?
And also with you.
I've got that game for you.
Splendid. Some of the customers have been asking after it.
He just wanted 60. I guess we could sell the rest of them to him, right?
That looks pretty good. So, what do you want to know about Inek?
Everything.
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so he had to have a light for that.
That is clever.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
Okay.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
Okay, the one
You're welcome.
east sounds
Watch you
more
don't
like
break
it.
your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Uh-huh. That almost sounded like a threat. Almost.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Okay, let's see if he needs
Something
help.
troubling you?
I wouldn't say it's troubling me exactly, my boy, but I've heard talk about the Sasso blacksmith and I'm losing sleep over.
What
Cool.
talk might that be?
They say they've heard him chanting when he tempers steel, and that nothing of his ever breaks.
Well, if it's troubling you, go and have a look for yourself.
Easy for you to say. I have too much work to do. And anyway, I can't just turn up asking questions. He wouldn't tell me anything.
Trade secrets and all that. So he's chanting?
Using spells to strengthen steel. Sounds like old wives' tales to me.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They say he was always muttering something, and if anyone catches him at it, he stops at once and gives them dirty looks.
Maybe he's just praying.
Well, he's getting help of some sort, whether it's prayers or something less holy.
Okay.
And, how could I help with that?
Simple enough. Go there and find out if there's any grain of truth in it.
I
I
see.
suppose asking costs nothing.
That's right.
Just don't ask him outright about any sorcery.
Aha.
Don't worry, I'm not that daft.
Right.
Good, good. And don't worry. You won't be the poorer for it. Once you find out what's what, I'll find a way to recompense you.
Okay.
Alright. I'll go and see if there's anything to the stories.
Good. But be subtle about it. Don't go embarrassing yourself. Or me.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yeah, you traded that no problem. Okay. Alright. We've been given ideas of where Reeky might be hiding. This one here is the one that we looked at, I think, already. No big deal. This is the camp that we found and the grave that we robbed. Then this is a mine shaft as well. Decorative crown. Okay. Cool. So let's talk to Reeky's father then.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Oh wow. He doesn't seem cranky at all.
I'm looking for a fellow called Reeky. Have you ever heard of him?
Sure. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinek.
Ah. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know
That's
where
a
he usually
double
goes?
negative.
It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Do I look like any of those three folk? Let's see, 9 to 5, 11 to 4, 11 to 7. So I think our charisma...
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radza
Wow.
Kabila, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
What? Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows.
Uh-oh.
But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzik, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not going to turn him in. I just want information from him about the bigger gang. I feel like he was involved in the gang that wanted to rob, not kill. And even though I am of the persuasion that, you know, property is kind of more of a fluid idea in my mind. And so, theft, personally, is less... condemnable than murder. So, I'm going to say he's not in any danger.
I know Hinek's no angel, but I just want to ask him about something. I'm not here to accuse him of anything.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right.
Oh.
He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you.
Okay. Any information?
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Okay.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
Oh, yeah. We know
I'll ask
about
at the
that.
inn, then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know.
Oh, wow.
Hinek never told me nothing.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
Okay, alright. That's fine.
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Okay, so the only option is to end dialogue. Let's talk trade. I feel like I could sell him some rabbit pelts. Is he going to be upset that they're stolen?
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
Alright, that probably hurt our reputation with him, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that.
Is someone there?
Okay, so we talked to the innkeeper, we talked to the dad. Let's see here. Okay, the bathhouse wench told me that he used to come see her camp on the hills east of Ledetchko. The cave is somewhere in the hills east. The shaft is on the left bank in the woods behind the forge. The mine shaft is to the east, not far from the river. We could ask at the woodcutter's camp, that's for sure. So we didn't actually find the woodcutter's camp then. We walked through an area where it looked like trees had been cut down, but I guess that wasn't the woodcutter's camp. So we need to head northeast, basically. Not northeast, but northeast. If we head straight north, we might learn a little more. Okay. To be honest though, I think this is probably where I need to leave off this episode. So if you want to catch the next one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.